No, you could switch that. You're right. Good. Okay, that's not gonna work for me.
Yeah, hold the seat.
Oof.
Guys, sign with me. Today, 3, Tanner, sign with me, please. 3 goals I have. Okay. I can discuss my education. So my education, discuss, can. My education, so it's like teach except for ed. Education. I discuss. Can. Okay. Number 2. I can use a rhetorical question. Ooh. RH stands for rhetorical question. I use can. Number 3, I can demonstrate my knowledge of finger spelling rules. Finger spelling rules. An R. I demonstrate can. All right, again, we're going to do it faster this time. Today, 3 goals I have. My education, discuss, can. RH, question, I use, good, can. Finger spelling, rules, I demonstrate, can. Tanner and Cam, can you sign with us, please? Thank you. I live in Ann Arbor. Yeah, I learned ASL. Good. Yeah, I like pizza. You can also just sign pizza I like, which is totally fine. So you can change up your sentence and how you're doing it. Usually, rhetorical questions are meant for emphasis. You're not gonna sign it like, me live where? Ann Arbor. I school go to how? Drive. No. No. That's too redundant. Use it for emphasis. Okay? One more. Sign with me. You should all be signing with me. Fun fact. Basketball. This used to mean girls basketball and this used to mean men's basketball because girls used to shoot their free throws like this. Granny shot. So it was girls, boys. Whichever way you sign it doesn't really, I don't think really anybody. Yes.
I play baseball.
We'll get to sports eventually.
Oh no.
That says in theater. Play. Yep. That's okay. But that's actually a really good example of looking up words and then you find the wrong concept. So this is play as in theater and drama, and this is play as in play a sport or play an instrument. So.
I was on this website and it's called Savvy Signing.
Yep.
And if you type in a word, then it gives you like multiple of the same
Yeah,
word,
and it'll
it
tell
says,
you
like,
the
which
definition.
one.
Yep. Yep. That's a good website. I do like that one. Okay, now we're doing it the other way.
That's how I always find all my
Same.
stuff when I need to.
I just wrote this one. So, how do we sign this using a rhetorical question? How else could you do it? Using a different WH question.
We use calculators for class. I know.
What'd you say?
I wasn't paying
false. Your favorite class is ASL, clearly.
What's your favorite in sign language?
Just so true.
Nice.
Okay. So we had three goals today. Your education, discuss. Rhetorical question, use. Finger spelling rules, demonstrate. Does anybody, before we do this next activity, does anybody have any questions about rhetorical questions?
Tonight.
Okay, so using the rules of finger spelling that we discussed and reviewed on Tuesday, answer the questions I ask you. So we're just going to do a few people. As long as you guys sit tight, we will get to the miracle worker, I promise. Let's do this. I'll do 3 people from each site.
I'm out.
Charlie, you're definitely getting picked on now.
Learn what?
Ah, easy cop out. Oh, that's me.
So.
Don't know. All right, new rule, because upstairs ruined it for everybody else. You're not allowed to say I don't know.
What? Oh, that's unfair.
If you don't know, then make it up. Not really testing your ability to use finger spelling rules if you keep saying I don't know.
against the school.
Oh, you guys get out 10 minutes early? Oh. Oh, you have to. Oh, okay. Okay. I know that.
Wait, they don't have school?
Bro.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it too. My grades are
Alright. I'm going fast. I didn't realize that Lake Fenton got out early today, so we're gonna pick on Cam real quick. I'm asking a yes or no question because my eyebrows are up. All right, one at Linden.
Do I want to go to college? Oh yeah.
It's Christian school.
Michigan University. Yeah, I'm a
You got grades?
He's too big of a
Why?
Okay. I know, Lake Fenton, you don't have that much time left,
Too bad.
but let's go ahead and start. So, shush. And let's go. So what happened? Maybe. No. They're in the dining room, yep.
She's not really crap.
Yeah.
What you want me to do, Miss Kate? It's noontime and the breakfast dishes ain't been cleared.
Hush, man.
Helen ate from her own plate with a spoon, all by herself. And she folded her napkin. The room's a wreck, but she folded her napkin. I'll be in my room, Mrs. Keller.
Don't be long now, Miss Annie. Lunch gonna be ready right away. Mm-hmm.
Folded her napkin.
What are you reading? Dr. Howe's account of his patient, Laura Bridgman. She was deaf, blind, and mute from the age of 2.
Did he succeed with her?
He did.
It's possible.
With patience, I suppose. Something they did not give me a certificate for at Perkins.
After this morning's lesson, the captain wants me to dismiss you, but I am going to insist that you remain.
Thank you.
Where is your family, Miss Annie?
My brother Jimmy was the last I had. He died 12 years ago.
I'm sorry.
I tried to protect him. I failed. It's no use trying to protect or speak for other people. Not really. The only hope is to teach them to do it for themselves. That's what I'm trying to do with Helen. What you demand of her now is all she'll ever be.
Step. Captain?
And if what happened this morning wasn't enough, Helen can't stand to be near her. Things have gotten worse, and I want you to give her notice.
No.
Well, if you won't, I must.
Good evening, Captain. Mrs. Keller.
Miss Sullivan, I find that I am not satisfied with this. That is, this arrangement. Will you please take off your glasses? I find it very difficult to speak to you with them on.
Of course.
If you must, keep them on. Now, Miss Sullivan.
Please tell me, Captain, is the little house in the grove of trees being used for anything?
The garden house?
This is just what I am talking about. Miss Sullivan, if you expect to stay on here, there must be a change in your manner. And you must convince me that there's the slightest hope of teaching a child who flees from you like the plague. You could show some sympathy.
You're absolutely right, Captain. There's not the slightest possibility of teaching a child who runs away from me. It is hopeless here. And the sooner we realize that, the sooner we can get to a solution.
It is not hopeless. Helen could talk by the time she was 10 months old. Before this illness, she was such a good child.
Yes, she was an extraordinary child.
I believe that. But she's not that child anymore. I've seen pets behave better than she does, and it's your pity that's the cause of it.
I beg your pardon.
I'm afraid your love for Helen is a greater handicap to her than her blindness or her deafness.
Annie, before you came, we spoke of putting Helen in an asylum. Please don't give up.
Obviously, Miss Sullivan thinks it's hopeless.
Here! It's hopeless here! I'm only just beginning. Please let me show you. Please follow me. I believe I can only make progress with Helen if I have complete charge of her.
But you already have that.
No, I mean day and night. She must depend on me.
For what?
For everything. Her food, her clothes, her playtime, her sweets. All of these things are tools that I can use to reach her.
And how do you propose to do that when she runs away from you?
If she can run to you, I have no hope. Which is why I must live with her somewhere else. You can bring Helen here after a long carriage ride. She won't know where she is. And you can still see her every day, provided she does not know you're here.
How long would you keep her?
As long as it takes. I know this is the way. And, Captain, I cannot be rude to you if you're not around to interfere with me.
Am I to understand that if I say no to this, you will abandon your charge to an asylum?
An asylum is no place for Helen, Captain. Believe me, I know. I grew up in an asylum. In the state poorhouse, my brother and I, until it took his life. Our playroom was the dead house where they kept the bodies until they could dig the graves. It made me strong. But Helen is strong enough already. Please give me this chance. Give her this chance to save herself.
Miss Sullivan, do you like this child?
Do you?
Captain, with your permission.
I'll give you 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks to get the child to tolerate you.
Percy could stay here. He could run errands for you.
2 weeks is not enough.
2 weeks is what I am offering.
I'll take it.
Where would you like your suitcase, Miss Sullivan?
Oh, anywhere is fine.
How do you expect to win her over in this place? You plan to tie her to the chair? How is it you have no pity for Helen?
To have pity for someone is a waste of energy. Feeling sorry for ourselves is even worse.
Well, I hope you win, Miss Sullivan.
The Well, we rode in the country for 2 hours.
For all she knows, she could be in another town.
Bring her inside, please.
Oh, she wants me.
She can have you back in 2 weeks.
Miss Annie, please take good care of her.
I will. Percy! Wake up. I need you now. Try again. Try again.
Let me go. She gonna pinch me. I think she's trying to talk.
She can talk, but she's got to use her hands. Here, let me show you. She's mad at me now, so she doesn't want to play, but she knows a lot of letters. C, A, K, E. Cake. C, A, K, E. She spells cake, she gets cake. She doesn't know what the word means yet, but she will. Percy? We don't need her. How would you like to learn one she doesn't know? M is easy. I is even easier, just the pinky up. L. K. M. Why should I talk to you? I'm teaching Percy. M-I-L-K. No, I'm teaching Percy. Oh, you're jealous. M-I-L-K. At least I'm back to where I can touch you. You can go back to bed, Percy. Thank you.
All right, tomorrow you guys are gonna have a really short quiz. It's gonna just be 5 sentences. I know like Fenn's not gonna be here, so they'll have to do it on their own time. But be ready for your quiz. Max's quiz is a little bit different than what I'm gonna give them, but yours is 10, but it's shorter. So your dad has it in his email, so you can take it if you want to go home and take it tonight before you guys leave, or you can even. Are you going to school right now, or are you guys leaving like right away this afternoon?
We're leaving.
Oh, at 8 tonight. Yeah, I mean, just if you have time, take it tonight before you go and get it out of the way because you're fully prepared. You know the vocab. You're fine. So, all right. Yep. See you on Tuesday. Have fun in DC.
Thank you.
You need to give me your choice ASAP. Your choice was due Wednesday. For me to either say yes or no to. The actual book of you signing is not due until January. It's a semester project, so you guys will be working on it throughout the semester. But you need to figure out what book you want to do or what you think you're doing. Yeah. What is that sign for? Who? I hope that she agrees that it's funny and that you're not bullying.
What?
When is that?
We had a crazy day yesterday for volleyball, and like we all had to come up with a theme. And we were just gonna be black at first, but then I found this lipstick.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see my story?
You can say your little face. Yes, ma'am. Yesterday we did Wednesday work. We always do Wednesday work on Wednesdays. Yeah. We're still working through Deaf Eyes, so.
It was so weird because I was like trying to get into character, you know, like trying to really feel the depression and everything. But I couldn't. Like I was just like laughing the entire time. My voice hurts and my throat hurts because I was like, you know, like screamo music. I was like doing that throughout the entire practice, and like